Kevin Love took a little shot at
Wow.
Angel.
I'm taking the under. Kevin Love just dropped this truth bomb on Angel Reese's dreams, and her fans are calling him weird for it. But I want you to think about something for a second. When was the last time someone was completely honest with you about your goals? Not what you wanted to hear, but what you needed to hear. That's the question at the heart of this controversy that nobody's talking about. While everyone's busy attacking a two-time NBA champion for being honest, they're missing the bigger picture about success. Watch how this whole situation exposes the uncomfortable truth.
This is what had happened. Angel Reese was out there, and she was proclaiming her career goals, I guess. And Kevin Love weighed in on this. I mean, that's all you could say.
So what sparked this whole controversy in the first place? It all began when Angel Reese took to social media to share what many would call an ambitious life manifesto. She outlined a bold vision for her future, one that extended far beyond just being a basketball player, aiming to make an impact in multiple areas of life and career.
I'm going to be a basketball player, model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic, care of my family.
That's right. Angel's ambitions stretch across nearly every industry you can think of. From becoming a model, influencer, and businesswoman to establishing herself as a fashion icon and podcaster, all while vowing to support her family, break records, and succeed in everything life throws her way. The most striking part: she confidently claimed she would give equal focus to all of it and become a billionaire. No question about it. And while everyone has dreams, this level of confidence and optimism quickly caught the public's attention.
The star forward from LSU has made it clear she wants to leave an incredible legacy behind. Quote, "I'm going to be a basketball model, influencer, businesswoman, fashion girly, podcaster, unapologetic, take my friends and family, or my family and friends, set records, create history, be the first, set trends, win at everything in life," Reese wrote. "My goal in life is to be a billionaire, and I will without..."
But while many people celebrate big dreams, there are some voices in the league who aren't afraid to offer a dose of reality. And that's exactly when Kevin Love stepped in with his now infamous response: "I'm going to take the under." In betting terms, that means he's wagering against her achieving all of those lofty goals. And honestly, can you really blame him?
Right here, to all of this she was talking about, Kevin Love says, "I'm going to go ahead and take the under." I mean, that's funny. That is dry humor. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Her fans are losing their little ever-loving minds, their little pea-picking minds.
But while many people celebrate big dreams, there are some voices in the league who aren't afraid to offer a dose of reality. And that's exactly when Kevin Love stepped in with his now infamous response: "I'm going to take the under." In betting terms, that means he's wagering against her achieving all of those lofty goals. And honestly, can you really blame him?
You're losing your minds. Bless your little old stinking hearts. I mean, they're out of control. Look at this. Kevin Love is so weird. Hating Angel Reese is a trend. People see engagement it brings, so they hop on the bandwagon. Well, that's certainly why.
What's interesting is how this relatively mild comment sparked such an intense emotional reaction. You'd think Kevin Love had launched a personal attack on Angel, when in reality, all he did was express doubt about the feasibility of excelling in multiple demanding careers at the same time. It's as if people forgot that even the greatest athletes in history have struggled when they tried to stretch themselves too thin. Make no mistake, this wasn't about tearing her down, but pointing out a tough truth that often gets ignored.
Yet these people are like, look, make no mistake. Angel Reese better pray to the Lords and God she has a career as good as Kevin Love. I mean, let's not have the Kevin Love slant. We're not going to have that slander in.
Kevin Love wasn't attacking Angel Reese as a person or even questioning her talent as a basketball player. He was simply highlighting a truth that anyone who's reached the top of their field understands. No one, not even the most gifted among us, can truly excel at 10 different careers all at once. Real success at the highest level demands focus, commitment, and sacrifice, not a scattered pursuit of everything at the same time.
Angel Reese said something that's commonplace among women of her generation and pretty much all generations. It's this, oh, I just want to have it all mentality.
Many people in the sports community are quietly thinking the same thing. Kevin Love just happened to say it out loud. Setting unrealistic expectations isn't helping Angel Reese.
Life is a series of choices. You cannot have it all. It's a myth, it's a mistake, it's a fallacy.
This might be the first time someone in her circle isn't simply telling her what she wants to hear. Instead, he voiced a tough perspective that, while unpopular, might actually be the most honest form of support.
And unlike Shaq and all these guys that genuflect in front of Angel Reese and make sure they tell her what you want to, a woman that can't make a layup, Shaq was calling the GOAT of LSU basketball.
It's a mistake, a clear fallacy. When it comes to people telling Angel Reese what she wants to hear, Shaq and others often go out of their way to offer uncritical praise. But there's a growing concern that this kind of constant validation may actually do more harm than good. At one point, Shaq even called her the GOAT of LSU basketball, despite visible struggles in her game, including missed routine layups. It raises an important question. Is all this hype genuinely empowering, or is it setting her up with unrealistic expectations that could backfire in the long run?
Could be some elder statesman in the basketball world that should be telling her, hey, baby girl, look, I get it, but you may be trying to do too much here. If you try to take it all on, you're probably not going to ever fix it.
It's a mistake, a clear fallacy. When it comes to people telling Angel Reese what she wants to hear, Shaq and others often go out of their way to offer uncritical praise. But there's a growing concern that this kind of constant validation may actually do more harm than good. At one point, Shaq even called her the GOAT of LSU basketball, despite visible struggles in her game, including missed routine layups. It raises an important question. Is all this hype genuinely empowering, or is it setting her up with unrealistic expectations that could backfire in the long run?
Kevin Love was a prodigious rebounder, but that's his best shot ever. It's the truth, and I get it.
Layup Shad is putting Angel Reese on a pedestal before she's had the chance to prove herself at the professional level, creating unrealistic expectations. When a Hall of Famer praises someone shooting under 40% as the greatest in any category, it sets a psychological trap. Angel risks getting caught in a bubble where hype overshadows reality, like a balloon stretched to its limit. This pattern has derailed many promising careers before, and it's a cautionary tale worth noting.
But he's right. I don't get all this stuff. You ever hear men make these affirmations like I'm good enough, that I'm strong?
How is Angel supposed to grow and improve when everyone treats her as if she's already reached the peak of her career? Sports psychologists consistently highlight that honest, constructive feedback is essential for an athlete's development. Excessive praise can create a false sense of accomplishment, forming a comfort zone that hinders real progress, especially at a stage when she should be pushing herself the most. The good news is that with the right mindset and guidance, she still has every opportunity to reach her full potential.
Literally, being honest with an attractive woman, being honest with is like one of the hardest things in the world for men. And so Angel Reese gets to live in this fantasy.
Angel Reese's shooting percentage in the WNBA highlights key areas that need serious attention. As a post player struggling with efficiency around the basket, what she truly needs is focused technical coaching, not constant praise that overlooks her actual basketball performance. There's a broader issue in how some female athletes are treated today, where recognition is often based more on personality, appearance, or social media presence than on-court accomplishments. This kind of attention, while seemingly supportive, can actually hinder development by creating unrealistic perceptions. Honest, constructive feedback is essential for growth, and without it, there's a risk of talented athletes getting caught in a fantasy rather than striving toward their full potential.
I have it all, and I'm going to provide for my family and friends, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do... And someone, hey, slow down. Just slow down. Just trying to do everything is going to make you mediocre at everything, and eventually you're going to lose your value. This whole thing of we can conquer the world, and it's Wakanda forever, and it's a Black Panther, and now she's the Black Panther, and she's the woman that no one can.
No, you'll never be satisfied.
She probably thinks LeBron James has it all. LeBron James doesn't. he's got he's got enough money that he can pretend that he has it all, and so he can launch some uninterrupted media company that loses millions of dollars every.
Dad told me nothing was handed to you on a silver platter, so he always taught me to get out there and go get it and work. But I never thought I could have it all.
Yes, no one has a perfect life, although many lives are better than others based on the decisions and the discipline and the choices that you make.